What is going on? Welcome to another episode of the Risen Fallen Podcast. I'm your host, Mark, as usual. If this is your first time listening to this podcast, welcome. If you're a returning listener, then thank you. Well, thank you as well if you're not a returning listener. If you're brand new to this show, then thank you as well. Hope you're doing well today. I'm doing pretty well. I had a pretty laid back weekend. It's the weekend for me right now. You're obviously not going to listen to this on the weekend because I upload my episodes during the week. So hope you're doing well. Hope your week's going well. If it just started, if it's just, I don't know how your fucking schedule works, but hope it's going well. If it's not, then fucking think of ways to make it fucking go well. If you're anything like me, you need a little fucking reminder. Stop drinking coffee all day and have a little bit of sip of water, you silly bitch. I'm going to have one right now. Fuck, that's good. Hydrate your fucking body, guys. Let's fucking go. All right, now that we're fucking past that, here's a little other couple reminders. Do your fucking laundry. Clean your fucking dishes. Do some fucking exercise today. Fucking tell yourself that you love you and prove it to yourself. Take care of yourself. What does that look like for you? I don't know. The fucking things that you're neglecting to do. Do some stretching. Do some fucking journaling. Do some fucking reading. Do some fucking deep dives into some trauma that you fucking went through, or talk about it with someone you love. I think that's all the reminders that we need for today. Drink some fucking water. Take care of yourself. Anyways, hope that's going well for you. My day's going pretty well. Woke up, had a little hike with the Risen Fallen group, the mental health group that we have going on in Vancouver here. We went for a little hike, did a little dip in the ocean, which was fucking freezing and great. Yeah, and then we started our day. We went out for brunch as a group as well, which is pretty sweet. And it was pretty relaxing. It was a good start to the day. Went and saw my girlfriend's sister and her partner as well. Chilled out with them for a little bit. Had some fruit there. Chilled out. Talked about life. Had a lot of conversations about life today, which was pretty nice. Like I said, sometimes it's just about having some, a little bit of good exercise and some good conversations with some good people, and that can fucking charge up your batteries and fill your cup up and super fucking charge you for the rest of the week. For me, that's how I like to start my week. Tomorrow, I'm jumping back into work full fucking force, and I'm feeling pretty excited for that. I hope you are as well. If you're not, fucking start thinking about things you can do for work that you actually fucking be excited for. I thought I'd just come on here and record a quick little podcast. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do a little bit of editing on another episode, upload an episode, and then do a bit of stretching, do a little bit of yoga, and then do a little bit of reading. I'm about to start this book. It's called The Book. Your boy Alan Watts. If you guys don't know Alan Watts, I suggest looking him up. You can listen to a bunch of shit on YouTube. You can find a lot of his content all over the fucking internet, but listen to this podcast episode first and then go and check that out. Alan Watts was one of the first people that I started listening to when I first started caring about my mental health and my well-being and kind of wanting to shift my perspective and my mindset. He's a sneaky guy, sneaks a lot of fucking good wisdom into some kind of easily digestible content, and he's fucking funny too. He has like these little funny jokes that he'll just sneak in. Sneaky dude. But yeah, hope you're doing well. Thought I'd just jump on here and have a little conversation with you guys because this is a lesson. I think I've spoken about this on the podcast before, but I wanted to just have an episode where I just really spoke about this because it's something that I'm learning right now. It's something that I've kind of been going through the last few months with my nose surgery and, with, jiu-jitsu and a few other issues that I've had in life. And that's the idea that, some of the things in life that you're going to go through, you just can't force yourself through them. There's no way to just muscle your way through these things. A lot of things that we go through in life, obviously you can just fucking force your way through it. A lot of obstacles in life are like that. But there are some things in life that we go through where it's like, yeah, you're just going to have to fucking feel the pain. You're just going to have to go through whatever you're going through, and that's perfectly fucking fine. That's completely okay. You know, a lot of the times I think a lot is, especially as men, we try and kind of, you know, force our way through things. Kind of, we have that idea of like, fake it till you make it, pretend you're not feeling pain. And if you're in denial of that, then you're fucking doing it right now. But I think a lot of the times we think if you can just kind of make it for one more day and pretend that you're not fucking hurting, and that has its benefits sometimes, but I feel like we do it all the time. And it's just not how you can live life. It's not fucking sustainable. It's not going to make things better. You know, a lot of the times we have to reflect on some of the things that we're going through and deep dive into that pain and understand there's no forcing your way through it. You can't just fucking muscle your way through those things like I fucking try to do all the time. And there's a lot of things that we feel like, you know, I talked about this with my nose surgery where it's like, yeah, I want to fucking just keep pushing and keep working out, keep fucking doing all these things. But it's like, no, dude, sometimes you need to just fucking let your body rest and recover. You know, sometimes the best thing you can do is just focus on the things that you have control of. You know, some of the things that maybe you've been neglecting to do. For me, having my nose surgery was like kind of, it was forcing me to take a breather. You know, I wasn't able to do a lot of the exercise that I love doing. I wasn't able to go to work the same way that I'd like to do. You know, I love working pretty much all day, every day. It's how I keep my, my busy mind quiet. And for me, it forced me, when I had to go through that recovery stage, it forced me to slow down a little bit and spend a little bit more time with my thoughts, you know, a lot more meditation, a lot more journaling, a lot more, you know, honest conversations, like tough conversations too, with some people that I love, because I was like, fuck, I guess I'll go and, you know, visit my parents more. I guess I'll go and kind of, you know, you get where I'm coming from, I guess, where it's like, yeah, I guess I'm going to have to slow down a little bit. And for people, you know, that kind of vibe, the same way that I do, like that can be tough sometimes. It's not easy to just fucking slow down. It's not easy to do, you know, what feels like nothing, but you're not doing nothing, because filling up your cup and recharging your batteries, like even like the weekend that I had today, I barely touched my computer. I barely did any work, but it's hard for me to understand sometimes that sometimes doing these things that don't feel like work is doing work. It's recharging your batteries so that when you are working, it is going to be more effective. It is going to be more efficient. It is going to be more meaningful to you. It's going to have more purpose, right? And at the end of the day, you always have to ask yourself the question, you know, why am I doing what I do? You know, a lot of the times that's going to help us through tough times when we do, you know, encounter obstacles along the way when we are working towards our purpose. It's easy for me to get kind of lost in the sauce and just keep fucking working away, making this podcast, you know, editing it all the time, scheduling interviews, recording episodes by myself, you know, making the merch, selling the merch, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then I really ask myself, like, why am I actually doing this? Well, I'm doing this to create connection for people that feel a little bit disconnected. They feel like they're alone, or they feel like they don't have anybody to listen to them, or anybody that knows what they're going through. And it's like, well, you know, maybe taking a little break, taking a little hike with the group, and taking, you know, going out for brunch together, you know, that's my reminder of like, why am I actually fucking doing this? You know, and at the end of the day as well, like, fuck. When I ask myself, like, well, why do I work so many hours? Why do I work in construction? Why do I do all the other things that I do? It's like, well, that's to pay for cool things for my friends and my family members, the people that I love. And so a lot of the time I kick myself in the ass, like when I'm spending money socially, when I take friends out for dinner, like there's always the times where I look at my fucking bills and it's like, did I really need to fucking spend all that money? Did I really need to waste all that time, like quote unquote waste all that time? Like these are the internal conversations I have in my head. Like, was that a waste of time? And it's like, no, dude, this is the reason why you do all the shit that you do, so that you can, you know, treat people that you love, you know, and everyone's kind of got their own different love language and the way that they want to receive love, but also the way they want to give love. And I know that for myself, you know, I like fucking taking people out for dinner. I like people, you know, feeling good. I like facilitating good times. And that's kind of just a little insight into my head. And maybe, I don't know, maybe you vibe with that. Maybe you feel the same way. But I just feel like a lot of the times, I guess this has kind of just become a random fucking flow of thoughts. But that's what this podcast is a lot of the time. It's like a lot of the time, the things that we beat ourselves up for, the natural tendencies that we have, or the ways that we naturally have fun, it's like, well, at the end of the day, life is meant to be fucking enjoyed. You know, I obviously preach a lot about, you know, hard work and pushing through pain. But it's like, yeah, at the end of the day, the reason that you push through all that pain is so that you can spend time with the ones you love. Personally, for me, this is the way I feel. The reason that you spend all that time pushing through pain, making yourself uncomfortable, going through tough times, is so that you can help other people through tough times, so that you can spend time with the people you love, so you can be a good role model that way. But also so you can just make people feel good, you know? Fuck, that's it's what gets my fucking heart off, you know? So I just want to remind you guys that, like, fuck, it's okay to enjoy your life. It's okay to, and this isn't something that I always think or speak about, but it's like, yeah, I have to remind myself as well. And that's truly what this episode is like, it's okay to enjoy your life. It's okay to understand that there's going to be times where you can't just force yourself through fucking tough times and pain. Like, sometimes it's okay to just take a break and pause and relax and fucking rest and recover. And do things that you love. Do things that truly do make you happy, that recharge your batteries, and fucking enjoy your life. Because like I said, like, life's fucking meant to be enjoyed. It's, you know, we're all on this earth for a fucking temporary time. And it's like, fuck, make the most of it. You know? Obviously fucking grind your ass off 99% of the time. But that one fucking percent, you better fucking enjoy it, right? Like, it's like... It's just something that I've had to remind myself recently. So, short little episode. That's all I really got. If you're going through a tough time right now, reach out to me on Instagram. If you're in the Vancouver area, you want to connect and do some hikes and go for brunch and fucking go for barbecues and do all the other cool fucking shit that we get to do as a group, fucking reach out to me on Instagram. It's at Risen Fallen, obviously. You can go to the website and cop some merch and support... like, you know, all the fucking proceeds go towards facilitating fun fucking times. And then you can join that community. So support the community, join the community, connect with the community, and fucking give yourself a break. Like, fucking enjoy your life, right? Like, that's what we're on this fucking earth for, is to set an example of, you know, work hard. And then when it's time to fucking rest and recover, you better fucking put your all into that as well. You know? So... that's all I got for today. Hope this fucking put a smile on your face, or made you fucking think differently about life, or gave you a new perspective, or maybe revived an old perspective that you used to have, or made you think. And if it did, share it with a friend. That's all I got. Much love and peace out, you motherfuckers, you beautiful fucking humans. I love you all. Let's go, baby.